Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with part 18 of my Grand Theft Auto Vice City Let's Play, the game in which the world of taxi cab driving is a rough place. I mean, you've got cabbies fighting over fares, murderizing each other, and blowing up cars. All I'll say is, be careful, be mindful of who you take fares with, and be mindful of drive-bys. For all you know, one could happen at any moment.
What is it, the Degeneratron? What a crock of shit.
We're done with
your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that sort of thing.
But you let a naked man on.
But now,
he's behind the screen. You can't see him. It's not that exciting.
We need to see
Imagine a flabby guy with a ponytail and a nasty rash. You'll get
because
the picture.
Apparently I don't have enough money.
I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were discussing the Degenatron, which I understand is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick III, I heard him using slang words in the house the other day. Rad and cool and stick it. I beat him to within an inch of his life, and he will never make that mistake again. Americans should be spoken properly.
Don't make me bust
a
cap in your ass.
I've got children, you know. Please. This is really important. It's about the family. Look. Nobody knows how to cook anymore. Nobody knows how to kill anymore. Nobody knows how to kill dinner. My daddy was a very wise man before that tractor pull accident. My daddy taught me how to slaughter a pig. That's very useful information. Oh, sure, I was a little nervous at first, but he put me in a room with a fork and a fat sow and told me he'd be back in an hour for some fat back and hog gels.
Mine. Recruitment drive. How nice. Recruiting talent.
Action.
Whoa! Now that's big.
12 inches. That is regulation, baby.
Keep it PG-13.
Who is this idiot? You! Why are you in my space? Why?
What is all this crap? Aliens,
Baby,
fishing poles. Who's ever seen a shark that big? All this stuff's gotta go. Why'd you get in this business, you prick? Huh? For the pussy. That's why. What is this?
This is my art. Security!
Look, you pompous asshole. I own you now. I own all of this. We're gonna turn this place around. I'm gonna make you rich.
You're Tommy Vassetti, but I thought that you were...
That's right. We're gonna be making some changes around here and start making some real money.
Actually, have you ever thought about,
But first we're gonna need some good-looking bras.
Yeah, girls are fine, but you...
What's that guy think this is? Some free art crap? Geez, like anyone ever watched movies about fish?
Unless that movie is about finding a lost clownfish, nobody wants to see a movie about fish.
Because we're all naked. Designer clothes? Try designer nudism. My body was made by the best designer around. Mother Nature.
Yeah,
that's why we're labbing to build a naked casino in Vice City, so old people can gamble naked and poor people can lose hope in the buff.
It is written, chapter 23, verse 5 of my book. He that gambles his money away is a fool, but he who believes in me will go to spend it.
Four-seater. So please lend me your car, good sir. I will try to return it, maybe. Probably not.
Drinking. Do people want to be moral? Can you legislate morality? Can we tell people how to live their lives?
Absolutely. Yes, of course I can. Just look at Prohibition or the Cultural Revolution in China. We can learn a lot from history. Chairman Mao or Stalin, they purged their lands of degenerates and intellectuals, the scum of the earth in my book. And look at the great societies they built. People want to be told how to act, and most people are...
Oh, I see. You want to lose your nag. I see you over there.
Ooh, Congressman Shrub again.
Yo, Candy, I'm looking for movie talent. You interested?
Sure. But you'd have to talk to my agent.
Your agent?
The hell are you doing? You should have stayed at home today.
Can you believe this, asshole?
Some overtime for this.
You want an eye tip?
No. Leave me alone.
Can it really be you, Prince Charming?
Sit still, stop shaking.
Hey, man, you think that's right? Don't move them off the show.
My kids are big boned, and they eat prunes every day. But that's what's wrong with this country. All of this emphasis on being thin and healthy. When my children are hungry,
Come
I
back
hand
here,
them a
I must
spear and send
murderize
them out
you.
to the park to catch their own food.
For
They're
my property.
learning how to be self-sufficient. Yesterday, my youngest, Jono, killed the postman, but at least he was trying. So I gave him a cuddle, and told him to hit Daddy next time he comes home late smelling of cheap perfume.
Okay. It's time to take a break before we hear about any more criminal acts against government employees. You're listening to Pressing Issues. Morality is the subject at hand. Let's explain exactly how free radio without commercial breaks works. We'll be right back.
I'll go get candy in a minute. Right now I
You're
need to lose
listening
the
to
topo.
VCPR. Finally, a radio station for teachers
Angry,
and librarians.
mean old
You've been
popo.
enjoying Pressing Issues, but as is normal, you can't listen to an hour's worth of programming on this station without us begging for money. It's the bi-daily begathon here on VCPR, where we hold your favorite shows hostage until you pony up some cash.
You know
Never.
what's so great about VCPR? It's like a shining torch of cultural enlightenment for Vice City. In these times of darkness, when the hordes are so uneducated they can barely understand multisyllabic phrases like, clean my shoes better, Marissa, or I'll report you to the IRS, or dialectical materialism. Isn't it pleasant to have a patronizing voice on the radio?
That's right, Michelle. With the way things are going under Reagan, at any moment the unwashed Huns from the Midwest could descend upon Vice City and enslave the poets and postal workers and force us to watch network programming.
That is a frightening thought. But like many things in life, you can throw money at something and feel better about yourself. VCPR is your public radio station, but you have to open your wallets.
That's right. If you pledge at the $1,000 level, you'll get tickets for In the Future There Will Be Robots at the Vice City Arts Center.
People who see that show say it's
2023,
difficult to
still
put
haven't
into
seen any
English.
robots.
That must mean it's spectacular.
Yes,
not here in
but if you
America.
don't give money to
There's
VCPR,
one over
we
in
could be
Japan.
thrown back to the Stone Age. Liberals will be set on
Check it
fire in the
in person.
streets. Give now. Let's return to Pressing Issues. Over to you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole.
Okay,
Come on,
your age has
let's
been dealt
go.
with.
All of the best talent isn't on commercial networks. These people do it for love, because they have integrity, just like me. We're back with Pressing Issues. I'm Maurice Chavez, winner of 5 public radio awards in the Vice City area, including Best Voice. On this show, we take complex issues and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand. On this segment of the show, we are discussing morality. Since the beginning of time, man has asked questions. Why are we here? What time is it? And is there a place around here a guy can get a drink? Early man, as seen in the cave of Lascaux in France, questioned the morality of making the mammoth extinct. I think we all know what happened there. Is it society's job to tell each other how to live? Recently, Vice City considered passing a public curfew that says no.
What name it? Hey, Mercedes.
Hey, Tommy. You want a party?
I told my parents I was
Now,
studying.
Skeet, you interested in doing some movies?
Of course, as long as it's cheap and sleazy.
You're hired. Get in.
Wow. Okay.
At the creation of the universe, the Big Bang, everyone was naked. Even you. Why do we have to stay behind this divider? Maurice, please!
Because nobody is
quick question,
interested in
what's the
seeing
down
your
low on us making
business.
a giant robot?
Because we have standards of decency which you are offending.
A kaiju
Look
movie.
at me! I'm jumping up
spine.
and down.
Oh my goodness, get back behind the divider. Please, I'm married.
What's so wrong with me?
Slapstick.
Why do you hate me because I'm happy? Jan, give me a hug. I won't hurt you. And by the sound of things, your husband is doing the same right now with his secretary.
No, we've worked through it. He was stressed. It's hard keeping a family together these days.
Everyone, take your clothes off and feel what it's like to be free of bondage.
No.
Everyone out there in Vice City, take your clothes off. If this is the land of the
Don't
free,
force your
let's
lifestyle
start
on
with
me.
our
Stop it.
pants. Feel the wind from the air conditioning. Ugh, a breeze is so liberating.
Thanks very much. Now, if you could get back behind that divider.
Hey, Tommy.
Barry,
You
please.
coming in for a warm-up?
Otherwise, I'm
Maybe
going
later,
to
babe.
have to ask you to leave. Thank you. Now sit down. On pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another. To treat each other like we would like to be treated.
I wanna...
Cool shark.
United States...
Is that really necessary? You telling me shark? All I can think about is shark bacon. Damn it, now I'm making myself hungry. Dildo dodo.
How's filming going, Steve?
Well, Candy is a natural. And that new girl, she's insatiable. She went through half the cast and crew before I even took a light reading.
Damn.
Anyway, hey, tomorrow we're going on location to shoot the boat scenes.
Boat scenes? What boat scenes?
The fishermen are in the throes of passion when the giant shark comes in.
What'd I say about the giant shark? I said, no giant shark, all right?
Unless we're making a
Just keep
kaiju
the cameras
movie.
pointed at the poontang.
Okay. Hey, Tommy, you guys gotta try, right?
Get those flyers printed up?
Yeah, but nobody's gonna let us distribute those things. I mean, they're just too, they're unimaginative.
You don't worry about that. I've got my own ideas for distribution.
Okay. Hey, Candy, in my trailer.
Bite. Very original name. Seaplane that was used as a prop in some old indie film.
Run into the woods with your friends. Wolverines, put twigs in your hand, try to beat back the Ruskies.
Sorry, 1,000 apologies, dude. Somebody give him a salt tablet or call the paramedics, he'll be fine. Ooh, or give him a salt tablet and call the paramedics.
Now, call 866-9-SAVE-ME. We'll get you on the payment plan, and if you're paid in full on D-Day, you and your family will be safe. If not, you may have to choose to save yourself and leave the others behind.
Hey, stop selling things on my show. You're not a valued sponsor who supports the art of public radio, buddy.
I, for one, welcome our new Russian masters. We can learn so much from other cultures. Did you know in India, the women protest by setting themselves on fire? I tell you, next time the kids are screaming for ice cream and pop, I may just douse myself in kerosene. I use that as a threat to my kids all the time, so it's no wonder they're so screwed up. That's one of the tough things about being a mom, not ruining their lives with guilt. As a matter of fact, I don't... flicks.
Really?
Probably should have
That
started
Night
the other
After
way.
Dark movie may be #1 in the box office,
It's
but
fine.
my kids certainly
We're
aren't going to
already
see
committed
it. If you don't raise your kids
to
right,
starting
they
over
end
here.
up being like Nude Boy over there or working in radio. I want them to get proper jobs, like being a doctor, not a patient.
That is offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with it. After social services moved me, she would still write to me. I still remember when she kissed me goodbye.
But Barry, earlier you said you discovered naturism, taking your clothes off, whatever it is in Germany.
I know, but I lie a lot. I've got a lot of personal issues. Look at me.
Clearly.
Please, Maurice, I need a hug.
There's another example of immorality in this city. Public showing of affection. People think we want to see them making out and carrying on. I understand your hormones rage like a wild animal and you want to ravage one another like there's no tomorrow, but you have to ignore what your body is telling you and work for a higher calling, like construction. We're building a statue and we need your help. Call me now.
You know, pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now. I know, I read about it. I tell my kids not to kiss other kids at school. It might be an android. Suck your brains out. You must have seen the mini-series event on television. I read it in a book. We've got to stop looking at the stars, all the science fiction, and focus on the family. Now, if you really want to dance like you're on the moon, go there and leave us in peace. And that's a fact.
Hold on, we can do this.
I'm sorry, Maurice, but I have to tell you, I moved to Florida to bring my kids up the American way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am. Opinionated and moronic.
I see. Well, this panel is certainly interesting. The issue is morality. Recently, rock artists joined together to provide family to Alaska with the song, Do They Know It's the 4th of July? Critics complain it's immoral to meddle in the affairs of other peoples and cultures. Pastor Richards, what do you make of meddling in other people's business like an over-opinionated sociopath?
Well, let me say that money could have gone to much better things, like reserving a place by my side in the Pastor Richard Salvation statue.
Absolutely not.
But I digress and plug.
Stop doing that.
Don't interrupt me, boy. Anywho, I
Uzuki with
addressed the
survival
Alaska
fund.
issue in chapter 23 of my book. You see, the Alaskans are lunatics, plain and simple. They eat whales and snow, and they sleep in the freezer. Who wants to eat snow every day? Oh, I tried to help. I sent a helicopter with copies of my book, but they burned them in a pile for heat. If the people of Alaska choose... Today.
Yes, but don't you think it's important?
I think it's very important to listen to me, young man. That's what makes the state of Florida great. Rather than help improve where they are, people nationwide abandon their hometowns, come down here, and shove their beliefs down everyone else's throats. That's the American way, always has been. We should send some pictures of Florida to those people in Alaska. I tell you, they'd throw down that bear pelt, saddle up the sled dogs, and get pulled all the way to Vice City. And I should know, I'm from Mars.
No, you're not.
Mars, Alabama. I founded 3 colleges there.
The problem with Alaska is that people don't get naked. If you can't work on your car, or play the cello, or use sharp knives in your birthday suit, then what's the point of living?
Well, it is a bit cold there. People put on clothes when it's cold. We evolved without a warm covering of hair.
That's a lie, sir. We come from the great meteor of crude.
Clothes are a habit, like shaving and taking out the trash. As soon as you stop, you realize what a prisoner you were to society and a twisted state of morality. People think that nudists are immoral. Well, we're not. I'm married, I love my wife. In our commune, it's so wonderful to wake up in a big bed and go to breakfast clothed in nothing but a smile.
What kind of people are there in your weirdo commune?
Single people, families, elderly couples, teachers, politicians, and especially truck drivers. Truck drivers understand what it's like to be by yourself for days on end, with nothing but country music on the radio and a stick in your hand, shifting gears over and over. Truckers realize there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay, we're done. And we didn't crash. Hooray for us. I know, what a high benchmark I'm setting.
Lives, a shared sense of what it's like to be a complete social outcast.
Wait right there, Barry. I'm getting something through the cats. Headphones, that is. Yes? Yeah, okay. We just want to tell you a little more about public radio funding. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm sure you're enjoying our high-quality programming. I'm Michelle Montanius. Jonathan, I think it's time to acknowledge the people who are sending money in to shut us up and end this dreadful begathon.
Here's a $10 pledge from Fran in Little...
Hello, Mosh.
Tommy.
Sonny.
Obviously you are suffering from hearing problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn stuff? And where's my cut? Are you new action?
Not here.
You're making an idiot out of me, Tommy.
I don't have to. You already are an idiot. He makes himself into an idiot. I don't have to do a damn thing. Martha's mugshot.
Okay, what's the problem now?
Shh. After his close encounter with the Nympho invaders, our hero finds himself unable to think of anything but this huge phallic mountain. And that's when I want to do the scene with the vat of mashed potatoes, but then
I don't give a crap about that.
Real problem.
Just keep going. You mentioned something about some legal problem on the phone.
Congressman Alex Shrub has jumped on the pre-election bandwagon. He's going after the Puritan vote.
Oh, great.
Rumors are he's going to support measures to restrict, shall we say, the more fleshy aspects of this nation's great entertainment industry.
So, adult videos.
Okay.
It's not too late to make a kaiju movie.
You know Shrub. You guys get up to anything kinky?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Focus, people.
Was that part of the, or was she talking to?
Hey, I can never tell. Anyway, you're probably best following her after the shoot. See if she'll lead you to their new love nest.
You got a camera?
Yeah, get him a camera.
Focus, people, focus. Stop focusing on the adult stuff over there. And let's focus on the adult stuff wherein we're going to murderize a congressman, maybe. Or, well, no. Not murderize, more like blackmail, I think?
the subject soon turned to morality. You see, Europeans wanted to colonize America, so they had somebody to make fun of. The Pilgrims left England for the religious freedom in Holland, where they visited coffee shops, and after they packed up their ships with plenty of coffee, tea, and cakes to liven up the trip, they set sail for the New World, which they heard had a magnificent roller coaster. Once they got here, they were very hungry, having been on a ship for 65 days. So they ate for 3 days straight. Thanksgiving quickly became an annual custom. America was founded by people who wanted a place where they could tell other people how to live. And I'm a history major. But do we have the right? The question, is it moral to celebrate Thanksgiving, a holiday that is clearly about gluttony, annoying relatives, and awful casserole?
Well, I for one love a casserole, and at my weekly meeting, my congregation has a potluck. You see, a casserole is a lot like life, Maurice, and that's the basis of my philosophy. If you put a bunch of leftovers from the fridge in a pan and bake it, somebody will probably eat it. It's like my book. You believe in your favorite sports team, then they get massacred. You believe in gravity, then it turns upside down on you. You love your favorite TV show, then the network ends it with a lousy finale. But you can believe in me, and if you believe in something, support it. It's one thing to love something, but if you don't shower it with money, then just don't talk to me. Communism, don't make me puke my guts out, please.
Well, I myself love casseroles on Thanksgiving. And the way to teach your children the rich history of America is through theme parks. I just love Pilgrim World, especially the part where you get to slaughter your own buffalo and take home the meat, or give the locals the flu while buying their land off them for a pittance. That's what children need.
What is?
Wholesome activities that benefit the family. Now, what good is it if a kid plays Degeneratron for 5 hours? Oh, sure, he's killing space aliens, thank you very much, but it ain't putting food on the table. And he's learning. Family go out to dinner, we're starting from scratch. Even if Daddy is working late, again. We build our own spears, smear ourselves in dung, and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
Hey, mister, I'm married. Look at the finger. It has a ring.
Candy,
I've got children.
could you call me
Martha? Oh, Alex. I mean Martha. Whatever you
undressing
say.
me with your eyes. Well, I tell you, I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose him because he had a kind face and a rich dad. I didn't know who was going to cheat on me or embarrass me. I didn't know. But I won't be made a fool of. I've got the children.
Okay, Jan. It's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried about you. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult. There's a group of savages that rule the roost and get all the girls, and everyone else is picked on and...
Sorry, something about a side door now? Right, this. Yeah, first time I did this, I made it unnecessarily difficult for myself.
Martha, someone's watching. How kinky.
No. Leave me alone! How did you even know I was watching anyway?
You, give me that camera.
Never!
boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a nudist or a freak or something?
It's a difficult question.
Leave me alone.
Very difficult question. Is it right to lie?
Clothes are a lie, Maurice.
No, Barry. Clothes are a way of keeping warm and not getting arrested.
No policeman has ever hit me with a...
I'm trying not to
I'd
get
like to
arrested
hit
right
you back
now.
to hell, you sicko.
it's for,
You're filth.
yeah,
Human
reasons.
form of vermin. Applied on a fine society, picket fences and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I find your philosophy or cult or whatever it is utterly and completely appalling.
Why, thank you.
Done. No need to get violent, Mr. Ossifers. There's nothing wrong here. Oh, better get out. Otherwise this thing's gonna blow on me. Anyway, having taken care of all of that, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here while the stopping's good, and I'm gonna go visit ammunition, get some body armor, and the hospital to fix myself up, and have all these bullets pulled out of me. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. God, this hurts. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. Adult film business is so rough. And blackmail photos of congressmen, just... wow. Just... wow. Not what you'd expect.